again, everyone. Welcome to the Nono Ninja Fallout 4 run. This is episode 15. Previous episode, we turned in our quest to Pam at the railroad, learned the secrets of ballistic weave, and we have enough materials to at least do Mark 4 on one piece of clothing, but we're not high enough level. So what we're doing now is finding a bit more ballistic fiber and just trying to work our way up to level 25. In here we're just going to have some ghouls to deal with. That guy, oh hey, usually he just kind of walks around up there, but he just straight up decided to come down this time. That actually works just fine for me. Because when he's up there, he's harder for me to get to. And we're starting a quest called the Lost Patrol, which I could have gotten from Paladin Dance at the police station, but it's not a quest I'm actually going to do, most likely. So there's really no need for me to have gotten it from him. Plus, it just starts automatically the moment you get near any of these Brotherhood recon team. This is the team before dances that they lost contact with, and yeah, they lost contact because they got ambushed pretty much as soon as they entered the Commonwealth, and they were on the run the entire rest of the time. And so the quest is to go find there's three different members of the recon team. Each one has holo tags and a holotape that plays some audio of what was going on at the time. Ashlyn there was told to defend this location at all costs, while the others went to try and find help. It's a terrible idea. They should have gone together, because she ended up getting overwhelmed by ghouls. Hindsight, of course, being 20/20. But yes, we need that password because I have no hacking skill whatsoever. Pretty easy. Ghouls, again, they don't hit me very hard, and some higher level ones, of course, will, but by that time we should be ready for that. We do need to crack open this security door, which that password is handy for. Now when I enter this training yard, we're going to hear explosions from the mines that I placed in the last episode. And there's a nice chunk of experience and 3 dead ghouls. 2 in here. What? Did that one not die? Wow. Oh, and this one was legendary. And sprinters. Sprinters isn't bad. 10% increased running speed, and I don't have anything legendary on my right leg right now. I have leather, so yeah, that works out really nice for me. Okay, that one did die, so I don't know what I just saw going by. Maybe it's just some dust and I am overly paranoid. You'll see in the lower right I am tired. In this location, that's not going to be too much of an issue for me. Because, like I said, ghouls just don't cause me too many issues. At least not one on military grade duct tape. Now I only need one more. Well, I should say I only need one more for the time being. I am going to eventually want Mark 5 ballistic weave. Wow. But I can't craft Mark 5 ballistic weave until level 39, I believe. So that's a long ways off, and there's no way I'm going to wait that long to make it. So level 4, Mark 4 is what we're going to have to settle for a while. Now what I'm doing here is there's a door outside to kind of where those turrets were, that little bunker. that has a door that you can't open aside from that terminal opening it. And thankfully, the there's supposed to be a ghoul there, so he's already gotten up and is probably coming towards me. That's okay. But yeah, you can't open that door without that terminal. Alright, he's coming at me. He's going to open the doors. No, he's not. He's downstairs still. Oh, another legendary. A duelist machete. Boy, this game, this run through, I just tell you. Another item where I need to block for it to have any use whatsoever. And if I'm blocking a melee attacker, I don't really care about disarming them because I'm probably either going to die really soon or I'm going to chop them up. I'm not even going to bother grabbing that. I was really excited to see a machete as my legendary item, and then it turned out to be duelists. That charged combat knife that I got previously, by the way, I just went ahead and put that in a drawer at Hangman's Alley because it's just of no use to me whatsoever. A few more ghouls in here to take care of. Not too difficult. Interestingly, from up here, it'll let me take my swing, but it'll do the weird look inside of my head type thing. Oh, come on. There we go. And not, now that time it actually did teleport me down. You never know. U.S. Covert Operations Manual, I think that's my third or fourth one. Always useful for better sneaking. And now I think there's 3 left. There's the one over there that I saw. There's the glowing one. Oh, he's a legendary glowing one. Ugh, this might be tough. Oh. Explosive combat shotgun. That would be great for a certain type of build. Not for me, definitely, and actually not for the type of build I usually play. I'm using guns, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so we've got one ghoul left. He's around the corner. He won't even move until I enter this restroom facility area. And then he'll come out of that stall. And decided to do the VATS weirdness where it doesn't actually swing. So I just canceled out and manually swung. More antibiotics, always good. And fusion core. Did I look in there already? I must have. That's it. We can exit the building. I'm tempted to just take a nap right now, but I really don't want to lose the adrenaline for what I've got going on next. And also, it's nighttime, and I don't want to lose that either. Okay. So now, the plan is to go in that door. Behind that door is some guaranteed military-grade duct tape, and I think it'll be the last piece that I need for being able to do my Mark IV ballistic weave on 2 items. So let's just check that real quick. Go to junk. I should have. Oh, I only have 18 ballistic fiber. Darn. I need 22, so I need 2 more pieces. I thought I only needed 1. Ah well, I've got a plan for all of that, anyways. There is another guaranteed location a ways away. I was hoping that after I grabbed that, I wouldn't need to go there, but looks like I will. But the moment I go in there, I trigger an event that once I exit this sentry bot, or rather a sentry bot, it won't be that one. Basically what the game does is it removes that one and spawns one right about there, I think, because it can't actually get through that door. But the story is, by going in there, you trigger some sort of alert that brings out that sentry bot. So I am going to litter this location with mines, and specifically with bottle cap mines, because they will hopefully just plain take that guy out. I'm also going to use pulse mines right about here. I'm just going to make it so that this whole area is just a huge minefield, and he has no real way of avoiding all the mines. I have seen where, you know, he does avoid them or doesn't take the damage from them or something. I don't know exactly why. I think maybe the spot that he spawns out of there in is random. Like I say, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but yeah, we're just gonna do an absolute ton of mines. Some down here, and even some here and here. This is kind of one reason why I've been hoarding mines like crazy. And we'll go back to fragmentation grenades. Now I'm not going to just assume that those mines will take out that sentry bot. They should. I've laid enough that there should be really no doubt. But I have doubt, and so when I'm getting ready to leave, I will also be using a stealth boy and sneaking in the opposite direction of where that sentry bot will be coming from. Now you might be wondering, you know, why not just kill the sentry bot with a sneak attack critical? You could probably one-shot it. I could, but then it will explode almost instantly, and that will kill me. So no, not going to do it. Not going to do that. We can use the password. That turret that you just saw, that won't arm, and that the antagonistic Protectron won't leave its thing either, because I disarmed all of those. Nice, getting Idiot Savant on the Withered. Gives me a ton of experience. Level 23, 50% harder to detect while sneaking, and running no longer adversely affects stealth. And what they mean by that is crawling at or crouching and walking at that speed. They consider that running while crouched, which I don't see it as running, but that's what they call it. I have seen in the past where I've gotten lucky and there's actually been another military grade duct tape in here, so there's two, but I might be delusional remembering that, because it's only happened to me the one time that I can remember. Now it's time to exit. It's time to use a stealth boy. I should have plenty of stealth boys that I don't mind burning one here. Yeah, I've got 7, and I'll be getting more later. So we will just use that, exit, hopefully hear a big explosion, but if not, just move in this direction. Yeah, see? Why is there no explosion? Why is there no explosion? You know what? I'm going to go up here. I should just run away. Sentry bot went that way, didn't he? Alright, fine. You go that way. I've got my stealth boy. I'm going this way. Oh, he's coming around that side. My stealth boy wore off just as I got back into hidden. And he will not be able to keep... Oh, yes, he will be able to keep up with me. Don't suppose you want to walk over some mines? I don't know how, but he still kind of knows. There we go. That's terrible, because it did not kill him. Okay, it's time to use another stealth boy. And I should have just gone away as soon as I could. Yeah, we'll just run. We're going to run. I don't know if he's just going to follow me forever. I see him over there. Seems like he's lost track of me, but yeah, I think he triggered one of the frag mines that I had down by the door, and that blew up that whole thing, and he took hardly any damage, which is a pity because he is now hostile to me, and anytime I walk in this area I'm going to have to be very, very careful. Now, it's popping up and saying follow the distress signal because there's another Brotherhood of Steel recon team individual. Come on. And he's over in there, and so are just a ton of super mutants, including one with a missile launcher and a suicider and all kinds of fun stuff like that. I have no interest whatsoever. I'm going to go off the road and kind of go over towards Finch Farm here because there's a Mr. Gutsy up there that is hostile and usually has a rapid fire machine gun that will tear me apart in seconds. I see Doc Weathers has made his way up from County Crossing up to Finch Farm here. I'm going to tag Finch Farm again just for the experience and then move along. Okay, got that. Now I'm going to go up and around so I avoid that Mr. Gutsy. I'm really disappointed at how many mines I laid and still didn't take out that sentry pod. That just really bothers me. But this the road up here is safe-ish. It's safer than trying to walk over there. That's an area where there's a group called the Forge. They're fire-worshipping raiders. They have flamers and Molotov cocktails and all kinds of things that I want nothing to do with. So yeah, I don't want to walk anywhere near them. Walking on the other side of there, there's gunners up top there. They'll see me. So it's just a dangerous area. Yeah, Mr. Gutsy has gotten way over there. There's a little bloodbug hatchling. Hasn't seen me. He's pretty close to me, but he hasn't seen me. So yeah, this road is safe-ish, but a little ways down the road, kind of by that truck, and I won't get to the truck. I'll get right about to that tree branch. But yeah, there will be a random spawn of something that'll come around the corner. And it can be a number of very nasty bad things, or it can be something that's absolutely non-hostile. You just never know. It's a farmer, and he's probably being chased by dogs. Yes, he is. What kind of dogs? Vicious mongrel, wild mongrel. Another wild mongrel. Nothing too terrible. I would help you, buddy, but you didn't run past me. You ran over there. So I'm just gonna leave things be and hope that the dogs don't give up on him and come after me. Very cold and callous thing to do. Oh, he's coming at me. Of course he's coming towards me. And they're gonna kill him, and then they're gonna see me. Just hopefully just die. At this point I'm probably close enough to the slog over here that if I did get into dog trouble I could probably run towards them and they might help me at least fight the dogs, but looks like I'm pretty clear of the dogs. That's not a bad random event for me to get there. Could have been a lot worse. Now, over here at the slog, I'm not going to really talk to anyone because they're going to ask me to help them with their super mutant problem over at Breakheart Banks. I have no interest in doing that. I will just drink some of their water and move along. No more enemies for a while, which is good. Just going to hop on down here, put on my hazmat suit before I get into the water so that I minimize my rads. And yeah, we'll just swim across. Now I should have used the armor workbench that the slog has. I totally forgot that I had that new piece of legendary sprinter's gear. But that's alright. It's just 10% faster speed. It's nothing. It's nice, but it's nothing that's going to save my life. Or, you know, make me do more damage or anything like that. So we'll just leave that. Now we're getting close to the guard captain that we're supposed to talk to. Her name is Maria, and she's going to tell us what happened with this courier.
Hi.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this package. Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Guessing Ben was the courier, but yeah, thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey, be careful.
Okay,
It's like they're
I'll be
scouting
careful.
the place or something.
What?
And off we go. We've got a new marker now. I don't know why I have 2 data points. Oh, I still have Weather Vane active. No wonder. Okay. So this Parsons Creamery is just up the road. We'll find the body of the courier first, and then we'll find the creamery. Pretty easy confrontation, all things considered. There's 3 raiders inside the creamery. If you wait long enough, 2 of them will have an argument and start fighting each other, and one will win pretty easily, and it's the one with the serum. And so then you can usually sneak attack critical 1, and the tough one, hopefully you can just kind of bounce right from the first one on to being able to do another blitz attack on her. But you never quite know. So she's a survivalist, and he's just a raider. She's going to have no trouble at all wrecking him.
What do you think of this? What was that?
Yeah.
Dibs on the loot.
Yeah. Couple hits, he's dead. So we'll kill this guy, and hopefully, yes, we can kill her. Now, the moment I grab this serum, there's going to be 4 raider scavvers that spawn on the road outside, basically really close to where I just was. I don't want anything to do with those scavvers, so we're going to just quickly zip on over this way and avoid them completely. Which is kind of what I want to do anyways. Over in this direction is where I'm going to get 2 guaranteed military grade duct tapes, and yeah, then I'll have all that I need for that. So yeah, those raiders are just kind of around the corner, but zipping out this way I avoid them completely. There is again a random encounter that generates right up in this direction, but you usually have plenty of time to kind of see what it is in advance. Looks like a Mr. Gutsy up there. That's going to be a difficult thing to deal with if that's the case. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I was just seeing something. Let's see, what do we got? There should be someone or something down here. Ah, yes, it is a Mr. Gutsy. It's a Lieutenant Gutsy. Even more difficult. And what that robot is doing is it's enforcing a curfew. And it'll basically attack me. It looks like it won't, but as soon as I get close, it'll tell me that I'm out past curfew and it'll attack. I think I can get around. I believe there's actually a way to not get attacked by that Mr. Gutsy, and you get into a conversation with it, and then you can kind of screw with it to the point that it blows up. But I don't know how to do that, So we'll just try and sneak around it. And now right down there is a Mirelurk Hunter, all buried in the dirt. So I want to be quiet and stealthy anyways, so I don't wake that one up. I can't go any further north, is why you keep seeing that you can't go that way, until I get to these rocks, basically. I really don't like the way the makers of this DLC, the Far Harbor DLC, made this, where you know, as far as I know, you have to climb up some rocks to get to your objective, because it keeps doing the, you know, you can't go that way if you don't climb up the rocks. And like right around the corner of this little beachhead, there's a path that leads right to where you want to go, but you start walking down it and it just stops you and says you can't go that way. And so you have to come up top here to get around it. It just seems like they could have opened up that little path instead, or in addition, and I don't really get why they didn't. But once you're up here, you're pretty much 100% safe, because since it says you can't go that way, and that means the creatures, your enemies and such, can't go that way either, which may be why they did it the way they did it, to prevent you know, random, you know, ghouls or something from walking up this path and attacking the Nakanos. I'm not sure, but yeah, this area is the start of the Far Harbor DLC.
On the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
So we have to talk to Kenji.
Who are you?
Sorry. I have this habit of running straight towards signs of trouble. Come to think of it.
A good Samaritan? Fine. I'm out of options anyway, if you want to hear about it. My daughter is...
Our daughter Kasumi likes to...
Until she made contact with some kidnapper.
Or maybe she left on her own. Our daughter is 19.
No, she would have told us where she was going. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money.
Let's talk money.
I am not going to barter over my...
Okay. I didn't put my charisma gear on. I didn't have a big chance of passing that one, but...
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
Alright. So now we have started the quest to get to Far Harbor, which, if you do things the way that it's actually intended, you will find Nick Valentine, use his help to find the person who kidnapped your son, and be kind of on your way, and then his assistant Ellie will use the radio and say, hey, we have a new case, and you go talk to her and she tells you to come up here. But thankfully, nothing stops you from just coming up here and saying, hi, who are you and do you need some help? Which is nice, because the place that you would go to look for Kasumi's holotape that'll actually tell you, you know, where she went is over here. She and her grandfather would do a lot of fixing of things, and so she spent all of her time here rather than in the house with Mom and Dad. Dad's a bit smothering, and she just needed to get away or make contact with someone. So we grab that key, we open this, and we get 2 military-grade duct tapes and her holotape.
Project log? Myself. I never really...
And with that, we've got all the military-grade duct tape, all the ballistic fiber that we need to do 2 pieces at Mark 4,
The radio.
and we've got her holotape so we can tell them where she went and what's going on.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She...
Sure.
There's no time...
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter.
Maybe your daughter is just confused.
Oh, God.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone You have to get to Far Harbor.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, at the level I am, there is no way I'm going to actually try to do anything Far Harbor related. There's just I will die really, really quickly. But I can take the boat there, and when I take the boat there, I get experience just for essentially finishing the quest that I'm on, which is Far From Home, and another quest starts instead. But I get a good chunk of experience, so yeah, we're going to do that. And I'm not going to make you guys watch that whole transition scene and everything, so I'm going to end the episode here. When I come back to the episode, for the next episode, I'll already be back here at the Nakano residence, and probably headed back south, because it's just some experience, and then I'll just get back in the boat and turn right around and come back. So thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.